All right, welcome back. So in this video, we're going to talk about while loops, okay? So Python has two primitive loop commands. We have while loops and for loops. With the while loop, we can execute a set of statements as long as a condition is true. Break statement can stop the loop even if the while condition is true. And a continue statement, we can stop the current iteration, okay? So now let's go over to our notebook and take a look at this. Okay, so we're in the notebook here. I'm in my web browser. And I'm going to open up a new Python 3 notebook, okay? And we're going to label this based on here 09 while loops. Okay, so now we have our notebook made. Now let's do an example, okay? So we're going to print I as long, print A as long as A is less than 10, okay? So we'll do the following, and this is going to be a while loop. So let's put while loop in there. All right. So we'll do A equals 10, okay? So while 10 is less than 7. Print A. A is plus or equal to 1. And let's do 10, okay? So let's run that. And we get an error. Okay, so let me see what it's doing here. Okay, let's do it this way. So we'll do I equals 1 while I is less than 6. Okay, and what we forgot was the colon. That's why it wasn't working. Print I, okay, and then I plus or equal to 1. Print it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now let's do my original example. Okay, so we'll delete all that. And we'll do A equals 20. Okay, while I is less than 10. With a space here. And then we'll do print A plus or equal to 20. And then let's print that. There you go, 20, 40, 60, 80. So it gave us a whole bunch of stuff. Okay, so now if we use the same numbers as before, just different letters. Okay, we'll do A equals 1. We'll do 6. And then this is 1. And then run that. Okay, so I'll take this back there and then run that. Okay, I don't know why it's doing that to me. Come on, man. So we'll just do the first example. I equals 1 while I is less than 6. Print I, and then I is plus or equal to 1. We'll run it. And there we go. Okay. For some reason, it's not running now, even though we've been writing in the same thing. So I'll refresh my page here. Yes, I'm going to leave. And let's see if that fixes it. Okay, so it didn't save it. So now we're going to print I. And then let's do I is going to be plus or equal to 1. Okay, so we'll run that. Interesting. Not sure why it's not running it. It should just run 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 like it did before. Interesting. Okay. So let's try this one more time. We'll do I equals 1. Okay. And then while I is less than 6, print I. Okay. And I is plus or equal to 1. Okay, I don't know. It was working before, so we'll go with that. Now we're going to talk about the break statement. Okay, so with the break statement, we can stop the loop even if the while condition is true. Okay, so with this, let's comment that out. So we'll do break statement, and then we'll do a equals 1 while a is less than 6, print a. Okay, if a is equal to 3, break. Okay, and then I is plus or equal to 1. So when I run that, it prints nothing. Now that's bizarre. What it should do is print 1, 2, 3. Okay, now all right, let's do this then. So I'm going to keep break statement. I'm just going to do this. Okay, so I'll do I equals 1 while I is less than 6. Okay, and then we'll do print I. If I is equal to 3, okay, then we'll do break, and we'll do I is plus or equal to 1. We'll run that now. Nope, still nothing. Okay, well, if it would print correctly, what it would do is it would count out to 3 instead of 6. Okay, because you'll notice when we did this one, it did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 when it was working. And then when we did this one, it would do 1, 2, 3. Now, what I could do is save this and then run it. Still doesn't work. Okay, I'm going to have to look into that and see. But here's what it would print, and I'll just show you what it would print just so you get the idea, okay? So I'll comment this out. So it would be 1, 2, 3, okay? Same with this one. The print would be okay, it would be 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5. Okay? So that's the break statement and the while loop. Okay? Then the continue statement would continue. So if we run the same script, then it would continue, but it would ignore the number 3. So I will run this. If it doesn't work, I'm going to get this fixed for the next video, but I'm going to explain it to you anyway. So this would be the continue statement, okay? So let's put that in there first. And then I'll just, if it doesn't work, that's fine. Then I'll just print it in the comments so you know what it would be, okay? And what it should be. I equals 0, okay? And then while I is less than 6, I is plus or equal to 1, okay? If I is equal to 3, continue, print I. Now let's run it. Nope, it doesn't work. Okay. I'd say it's truly a mystery, but it's not. Something's up with my notepad, so my apologies for that. So it will print 1. This is what you should be getting when you print it. When you run it, I should say. 2, and then it's going to skip 4, okay? And then it's going to show 5, and it will show 6, okay? So there you go. So that is while loops. Now there is one more I want to talk about, the else statement. So with the else statement, we can run a block of code once the condition is no longer true, okay? So I do want to run this, even though it's not going to run because my program here is crashing on me. That's fine. What we're going to do is we're just going to write it out, and then I'll put the comments in there with the result so you know what it is. And then in the next video, I'll have this issue fixed for sure. All right, so the else statement. Okay, so we're going to run a similar thing here. And with this, what I want to do is we're going to run a similar command, pretty much the same command. We're going to do I equals 1 while I is less than 6, print I, okay? And then I plus is equal to 1, else print I is no longer less than 6. Okay, and then when we print this, it's going to show the following. Print, so it's going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and it will also print I is no longer less than 6. Okay? So it's okay that it's not running. It's just, like I said, it's a technical error on my part. So I will get this fixed, and that is while loops. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.